Top nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. What's up indeed? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixar presents Legendary Gaming. All right, this is a new game. In fact, it's so new, it's not even on the market yet. Whoa! It hasn't even hit Kickstarter, which it will do in a couple of weeks, actually. So keep your eye out on Kickstarter for Fundamental Games Questeros. Now, last night I did the how to play, or yesterday afternoon. It was last night. It got a little later than I thought. I did drop the how to play last night, which was a little bit of a task in itself. Not much, but I don't have a printer. And this copy was not sent with rules, so I diligently hand wrote out all the rules, including setup and everything. So as you can see, actually the rules, having to hand write them, it really isn't a lot. It really isn't. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do a little good here today. I think I might prove myself. I'm feeling, at least with not screwing up rules. Now, before I sit down, I already sat down. Too late for that. No, seriously. Before I start, I do want to point out that this is all a prototype. Hey, William Miller, what's up? And thanks for the vote of confidence, of course. So this is a prototype. Everything here you see is a prototype, and so it's subject to change. The rules might be tweaked. The art is definitely going to change. These are all going to have pictures on them, like regular tarot cards do. But for right now, this here is just a holding pattern showing these three orbs. Now, in a regular tarot deck, this is commonly called either coins or spheres. This is orbs. And this, just a little bit different, but everything is still the same. And yes, this is actually a deck of tarot cards. It really is. I guess in a pinch, you could play this game without the deck if you have the rules, but shh, we don't want to talk about that because this is beautiful. I really love the art that they have going so far. And the artist is John DeCampos. And I definitely do like his art style, and I think it's very fitting for this. Now, this is also very fitting because this is who I am. I am playing the Jester, or in the Major Arcana, it's usually called the Fool. That's the card that represents me. So the idea is, Iro, your hero, get that, was just released from duty in a noble court. And upon getting released, the warlock of the land sends him on a mission to free the land of the tyranny of the dragon. Now, this represents the Major Arcana, and it is in order. We don't shuffle this at all. If in case you didn't watch the setup, this is not shuffled at all. Now, the Minor Arcana is what's known as your class cards. This is your quest cards. And there are a few cards that you do get to start with. The orbs represent your money, your coins. This represents your one of blades represents your combat ability, which can improve by gaining more blades. Magic, this is more or less what I could tell a placeholder. We don't start the game with any magic, but the staves represent, or rods, represent magic. So when we do get magic, we're going to slip this up into the proper position along with the other cards. If I got that right, I think I do. And here we have the 1 to 10 of cups in order, and this deck here represents our health. All the remaining cards get shuffled and placed into your class deck. And this is where you are going to be drawing cards from and hopefully advancing the game by doing the encounters and eventually killing the dragon, which is like the coolest part of any fantasy adventure, I guess. Now, if we were playing a multiplayer game, this really cool, handy-dandy, clear acrylic piece is the first player piece, but we don't really need it because we're playing solo, but I like to keep it out because I think it looks very cool. Now, during the course of the game, as we do go through the Major Arcana, the quest deck, and the encounter deck, the quest deck to have the encounters, we are going to go to the encounter cards, and they tell us exactly what has to be done with each of the encounters that we are going to have. So remember, everything here is a prototype. including this rip. So that's okay. This is a prototype. But yeah, so things are subject to change. This is not the way the game is going to look by the end of the Kickstarter. Now, on a personal note, Fundamental Games has really impressed me. I've enjoyed all of their games they've come out with so far, and they've all done good and successfully been kickstarted on KS. So I really have very little fear that this is not going to make it. I highly doubt it. This will be a successful Kickstarter from a company that always delivers. So please remember that. I know a lot of people feel burnt by Kickstarter, especially if it's your first time and you get screwed over. Wesley and Fundamental Games has a great track record. So just remember that. So now we're ready to start. And the one thing I do want to check is I think it's 5, but I want to check on the number of cards. Yes, draw 5 cards from the deck from your hand, and you are ready to play Ito's Quest. So I shuffled this, and then you just saw me shuffle it a second time. Now, what I like to do with new decks is I separate them out face down in a 5 pattern and just deal out like I'm dealing 5 hands, and then I put them together. And I find that helps, especially with brand new decks. It helps mix everything up a little bit. Okay, so I get 5 cards. Let's see what they are. Now, remember, there will be more proper drawings. These are just sort of placeholder drawings for the minor arcana. So I have the 3 of Staffs. That's magic. That's very cool. I got the Queen of Orbs. That's money. That's cool, too. But I don't like the fact that it's so high, 13. You'll see why as we play the game. This does have elements to it that makes it feel a little bit like solitary because there is numerical placement of the cards as you're putting them down into your various areas, for your health, for your money, for your sword attack, for your magic attack. And it really does help to do things in sequential order. Okay, 7 of Swords. That's a good attack card. Good points. Number 4, I got the 6 of Swords. And I got some more money. All right, a little bit of magic and a fair amount of money and combat prowess. Okay, now that's the 5 cards I have in my hand. And for right now, we'll just keep it down here so you can see it on camera. But when I get allies, and yeah, you can get allies, they're going to go down in this space right here. But for the moment, so you can see it on camera, this is where we'll keep it placed. So now there are 7 actions during the course of the turn. During the course of the tween? What the hell is that? During the course of the turn. I mean, my New York accent isn't that bad. I know how to say some words. During the course of the turn, you have 7 options that you're able to do. And they're all optional except one of them, rest, which ends the turn. But I'm obviously not going to start on resting. So you can develop, which is the ability to increase your power, your money, your health, your magic. And like I said, you do that in sequential order. So like, let's say I decide to develop and put this 9 down and give me more money, because that allows me to go through the deck. I won't be able to play a 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, because this is taking up the next spot. So that's why sometimes you like to see the lower numbers, at least early in the drawer. But then again, that's all guesswork. This is the first time I've played this game. My tactics could be completely off. But develop this purchase, and that's where this comes in, where I'd be able to use a card, rotating it, and then I'd be able to take the value and look at that number. So in this case, I would look at 3. I could choose one to put in my hand, or as a bonus develop, I could play it right away. And the other 2 cards I could put in any order, and then I put them at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, there's also Forget. Because as the rule says, you're just a lowly goblin, and sometimes your mind gets full. So you got to forget certain things to make room for new skills, talents, abilities, and things like that. And that's represented by your hand. So that's pretty cool. And besides forgetting, I can also take the action to learn, which if I have less than 5 cards in my hand, then I can draw up to 5. So I'm learning new stuff. There's also an encounter, which is where I deal with the major arcana here, the quest cards. And you can take as many turns as you want before you advance to these cards, to these encounters. And you're probably going to need to do that because they all do have different different circumstances, different things you need to do, either placing certain amount of cards underneath them or defeating them in combat. So you do kind of want to make sure you can handle the situation before you're forced into it. So I'll win the game if I can get through the entire deck, if I can deal with, there are a few villains. It's not just the dragon. There is also, what is it? The Succubus, the Assassin, the Death Knight, the Demon, and the Dragon. So I'm gonna have to face all of them. Now, if I will lose the game, if let me double check that so I get that right for you. Yes, to win the game, you must defeat or deter the Necromancer, the Succubus, the Assassin, the Death Knight, the Demon, and the Dragon. And I will lose the game if I do not have enough health, those are the cup cards, to survive a hit from one of the combat encounters, or if my deck runs out. So this is your timer. This is literally your timer in the game. If this runs out, game over. Okay, so and then the final is the rest, right? Let me just double check. Encounter. Oh, recover. Sorry, there's recover. There's recover. Now in recover, I'm going to destroy cards. Now, as I said in the how-to play, this isn't like a legacy game. You're not going to rip it up and throw it away. It just simply means that it's not usable for the rest of the game, and just put it back in the game box. Just put it back in. Nice little magnets. Very cool. So I was telling you destroy because that covers recover. And I can destroy any double-digit card I have above 10. So I can destroy an 11, 12, 13, 14. So like, let's say I use this to recover. I'm not going to get 13 points because you have to break it down to a single-digit number. So in this case, I would get 4 because 1 plus 3 equals 4. And then finally, there's the rest. And in the rest, that's when, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. The reason that you're doing this is because you're recovering your health, and you'll be able to return matching card types in your play area to their unused position. So, you know, if I had taken damage and I play one of these cards, like if I play an 11, I would heal 2 points, so I could heal this 1 point. You don't get change. You don't get change. If you go over, that's it. You just go over, and you live with the points you lost. Yeah. Okay, so those are the 7 actions that I can take. And I think that I'm going to start off, I think I'm going to develop. I have this 3 here. I have this 3 of staffs here for magic. So this might not be a bad card to start with the development phase because it doesn't leave a huge gap for me. So I'm going to put this up here like that for my develop. And no cups. I really was hoping to get more health. Do I want to use a 7 sword? I mean, that or even just a 6 sword. I could use the 6 and the 7 here, but man, I'm gonna lose some space out. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for develop. Now you can take as many of the actions as you want during the course of the turn, and you can do them in any order as long as rest is last. So let's see. I can purchase cards. And remember, not only put them in my hand, but I might be able to do bonus development with them. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to look at the top 3. So I got the Knight of Orbs, the 7 of Staffs, and the 10 of Swords. Nothing that I was really looking for. I wanted lower numbers. But if I'm going to take one, I'm going to put it in my hand. And I'll put this in my hand for now. And these 2 is I think I'll put them in this order down at the bottom. There we go. So I've developed, I've purchased anything I want to forget. Now remember, you're not going through this deck a second time. You're only going through this deck one time. So if I discard a card, like if I decide to discard my Queen of Orbs, because I think a 13 is just too high, I'm not going to have a lot of money after that. If I wanted to discard this, it's gone. Because this deck, when it runs out, my game's over. So in other games where you have the possibility of getting cards back from the discard pile, you don't have that ability here, which adds a completely different way of thinking tactically that you do normally in games that you can do that. And you know what? That is what I'm going to do. Because it's such a high number, I seriously doubt I'm going to want to go through so many to pick one card and put the rest at the bottom. That could put some really good cards out of my reach if they're all the way down in the bottom. So, you know what? I'm going to forget this. I'm going to totally forget that. And I'll take a learn action to draw another card. A little bit better. Okay, I got a 9, got 6, 7, and 9 of swords in my hand. I'm ready to kick some butt. Fonzie the Capybara, sorry I missed you there. Hey man, can't watch live online. Oh, dude, you're doing a classic. I do take it that you mean the classic BX D&D session. Oh God, I love that. That is wickedly hard. People think because it's called basic, it's easy, but basic D&D is not easy. But you wanted to ask me a question. Are you going to do a video on the new Sentinels of the Multiverse edition, definitive edition? You're not the first to ask me this. And I have been keeping my eye on this. And I guess I'm about ready to drop a video thought on it. Because it was a very, very difficult thing to think about. Because I went out of my way to be 100% completionist, at least with company stuff. There's a couple of third-party things that I don't have for Sentinels, but as far as anything greater than games put out, I have everything. And now they're redoing it. So I'm not happy, but does that mean I'm not happy about the definitive edition? You're going to have to wait and find out, Fonzie. Okay, so that was, I did a develop, I did a purchase, I did a forget, I did a learn. Now, do I want to face the encounter? Because if I do, for the Warlock, I have to place 1 to 4 cards of different types under the Warlock and then set the Warlock and the cards aside. I don't know if I want to give up 1 to 4 cards of different sets. So if I give up 2, I can't give up these 2 because they are the same set. Oh, I don't think I'm not ready. I don't like the idea of getting rid of any of these cards yet. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could, though. Hold on. 9. Am I really going to want to look through 9 cards, take 1, and any other good ones that are there are going to get stuck at the bottom again? You know, I really like the idea of the orbs cards for lower numbers. I'm not sure if I would take anything more than a 5. But remember, this is my first playthrough, literally my first playthrough. So who knows what tactics I should be using. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. I think I could do that and get the first encounter out of the way. Like so. All right. I didn't encounter. So let me see what else. Recovery. Destroy any... I don't have an 11, 12, 13, or 14 card to destroy, so I'm not going to bother with recovery. So that leads us to rest. The only mandatory action that you have to take. And this ends your turn. So I'll take a card from the top of the deck and discard it. Yeah, you heard me right. This is the timer. I said that before. But all my actions were refreshed. So I'm going to take... What am I losing? I could have used the 6 of Orbs. Yeah, I could have. But more importantly than that, I'm 1 step closer to losing the game. But I do get to reset. So this will come back up here. So it's ready to use again. And that's it. I've gone through the first turn. Thank you very much. Have a good night. No, I'm just kidding. Don't go away. So I used to do those videos. I used to do videos, the first round's on me. Okay, so now we're back. And we're back up to start things over again. Anything here out here that I still want to develop? No. I mean, the 6 I would play maybe, but that's, again, going to leave a huge gap in my combat. And the first combat that I have coming up won't be until card number 6, the Succubus. Everything else before that is just sort of like trading, but I will get a chance to get an ally. So I'm going to want to keep an 11 or higher in my hand so I could get the Dwarf King as an ally. I want to remember to do that. So no, I'm not going to develop this turn. Purchase, I'll do that again. I'll do another 3-point purchase. All right. So that gives us, see, now this is what I'm talking about. 4. I could definitely use low numbers like that right now. 14, that might be good to hold on to for the upcoming Dwarf King. And the third one is a 2 of Swords. Ooh. Damn it. See, this is a damn good card, and I'm going to have to put this in the bottom because I'm going to keep the 4, and I'm going to directly use this as a bonus develop and place that over here, and these 2 will then go on the bottom of the deck. I don't know, I just like doing that. So now I've done the purchase. Anything I want to forget? No, I think I'm good on these 4 cards, but I will learn, so I get to draw another one back up to my hand max of 5. Oh, that's good. Okay, 2 of staffs. Okay, I got a pretty decent hand right now. And recover. Oh, wait, did I use this for the recover? Can I use that for the recover? That goes away. That's destroyed. Make sure I get everything right here. Stay right there. Stay where you are. Thank you. Okay. I have nothing to recover with for this turn, so that's going to stay spent going into the next turn. That might be it. Let me see what the encounter is for the mentor. Give the mentor a staffs card of any value, and when you do, take the 1 of staffs card from underneath Iro, and okay, so I'm going to get that ready. So yeah, okay, I'll give him this. This goes in the discard. This goes in that discard. It didn't say place it under like it did with the Warlock. Under the Warlock, then set the Warlock aside. So that's why I put those in that discard. But this does not say that. So that's why I put it in this discard instead. But now my magic is activated. In the back of my head, I was thinking I did something wrong with the magic. But this tells me I didn't. All right, so my magic is activated thanks to the mentor. So I'm two down. All right, that feels good. And now I will, now I'll rest. Still don't get to recover that. This is a rest that's different, but I do get to get rid of a card. It was an 8 of Blades, commonly called Swords in the normal tarot deck. And that's it. So I rested. So now we're into turn 3. I'm still looking at these 5 cards. Do I want to develop? Yeah, hell I do. I think I'm going to develop over here a little bit more magic. And could do another purchase. Even though this is gone, I can do a purchase here with this. So I can look at 2. And maybe I'll get something good and I can get a bonus develop in. Okay, I'm going to do my best to try to hold on to this for the Dwarf King. Oh, wait. I get 2 and I put 1 back. And the King of Cups. So I got 2 kings. Not bad. I'll hold on to the cups. And I'll discard that. See, after the Centaur is the Dwarven King. I get my ally. Okay. What am I going to have to do for the Centaur? Give the Centaur a card of any type from one of your stacks in play, then search your deck and discard pile for any card of the same value to place in your hand. Oh, man, that's... Got an 8, a 14, a 3, a 6. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Or one from any stack, so that could be from my health. Do I want to do that? Oh, I'm not sure I'm ready to go meet the Centaur yet. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Okay. So I'm not going to forget anything, which means I don't have any space to learn. I'm not doing the encounter. Let's see if I do. I could use this for a recover. I could recover. No, I think I'm just going to rest. I will rest, see what I lose. A Page of Blades. Oh, there's a lot of swords coming up. Page of Blades goes goodbye. Okay. I have a 1 through 10 in play, a 1 and 4, a 1 and 2, a 1, 2, and 3. I could get that magic back by giving up a coin. I can handle the Centaur. Oh, okay, let's see. Anything worthwhile to develop? I think I will develop my combat skills a little bit. Purchase. I'm getting broke here. Do I want to purchase? Could give me a free develop. So, yeah, and it's only one card. So I either take it or I put it on the bottom. That is way too high for me to take this early in the game with not enough other cards. So, to the bottom of the deck you go. Unused. Okay, I think I might be able to do the encounter, right? If I get rid of this 3, because what it says for the Centaur, right, was of give the Centaur a card of any type from one of your stacks in play, then search your deck or discard pile for any card of the same value to place in your hand. So if I get rid of this, I could take this, and I could get this in my hand, and then next turn I could develop this, and, you know, work up my magic. A lot, not all the combat, but a lot of the combat you can use combinations of both your physical and your magical combat. And that encounter is done. Yes, I get my first ally coming up. That's going to bring us into another turn. So I will develop, as I said. Oh, wait. I have to discard for the rest. Did I not do that? I think I forgot to do that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. This game is really getting into me now. Okay, so that was the rest, right? So now, as I was saying, I want to develop my magic up a little bit more. And I can't purchase anything because I haven't recovered. I haven't had a chance to recover. I could take a learn and build back up to 5. So 13 of swords. And then the encounter with the Dwarf King. Give the Dwarf King a blade card. Okay, so I do have the blade. I just got it. That wouldn't have worked. A blade card of any value. If the card is 11 or higher, you gain the Dwarf King as an ally. So I'm going to give the Dwarf King this card. Didn't say place under him, so I'll place it there. And now, to make a little bit of room here, now I have my first ally of the game. So allies, the Dwarf King, the Order of the Magi, and the Order of Shadows are all potential allies for you. And During any combat, one ally card can be played in addition to any other card already played. It adds its value to the damage that is dealt. And then the quest card, the ally card, is destroyed. Ooh, pardon me, where'd that come from? Is destroyed. So he adds another 4 points to any combat once. I don't know if that means he sacrifices himself or he does his favor and leaves. I like that, sounds better. He pledged a favor to us. And when that favor is done, he will leave and go back to his own kingdom because he's a king. Okay, so dealt with the encounter, got the ally card. Oh, recover. Okay, so now I think it is time. I'm gonna use this. Oh, I think I did mess something. I did make a mistake before, so I'm sorry. I did make a mistake earlier when I recovered the first time. Getting used to the game. So it has to be a matching card type in the player's. So any 11 to 14 card from your hand to return a matching card type in your play area to its unused. So this could only affect cups. I would need an orb of 12 or better, 11 or better, to flip these over. Okay, I made that mistake the first time. I'm not going to make it again, though. Remember, this is my very first playthrough of a prototype. So give me a little slack. You usually do. I know, you usually give me a little slack. Thank you for that. Okay, but then since I can't recover, I'm going to have to go right to rest, lose another card. My time is ticking away. And look at that. Beautiful Queen of Cups, 13 health right there. And I got to throw it out for this game. C'est la vie, mon ami, c'est la vie. All right. So I got 4 cards in my hand, and that brings us back to the top of the round, or the turn. Sorry, the turn. Anything here that I want to develop? I will develop the 6 to the 7, adding that on right there. Okay, there's nothing I can purchase because I haven't had the chance to reset this. I'm not going to bother forgetting anything. I will learn, so I get to draw 2 cards, back up to my hand of 5. That's the 11, the Page of Cups. Really nice artwork. And for number 5, the 5 of Orbs. I'll get that out, and I'll have a little bit more money to spend until I can recover this. Okay. Got my hand size drawn back up with my learn. Now my encounter. This is a fight. If I'm going to handle the Necromancer, which is the first quest that I have from the Warlock, you must defeat the Necromancer in combat. When you do, search the discard pile for any card and place it in your hand. Okay, now combat here. Combat, if I go into this encounter, combat always starts with them attacking you first. There's no card that says otherwise, that changes anything. As far as I've seen so far, that's just the way it is. Now, in order to do the combat, I'm going to have to spend cards that hopefully equal or exceed the combat value. That's a little high, sorry. The combat value here that we have for the Necromancer, which is 5. And I'll be able to choose 1 unused combat card or magic card from my play area and rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to add the value of these cards. So 1 unused combat and or magic. And or, that's where you get multiple cards from. And then if you still need more, you have allies. And the other 2 allies are deeper in the deck, so their points are higher. But I'm not, I could jump right in. I mean, I got that 7. I could take him right out right now with the 7, with the 6, or even with the 4 and the 1. Not with the 3 and the 1. I don't have a 3 and a 2, and I'm not looking to lose change. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. All right, so I will go to the encounter card and come on, let's do this. Let's kick a little undead butt, shall we? So he's going to start by attacking me. So he's going to deal damage equal to his card value. So that's 5. So here we go. 5. I will take this 5. There we go. And represent that I've taken 5 damage. But now I get to go. Now my attack, right? Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do. I am going to this 4 points and 1 point of magic. And that's the 5. So he's defeated. Nothing special. When you do, search the discard pile and place any card into your hand. All right, so he's been encountered. Where is 5 of cups? 5 of cup. I have cups. I have this here. Cups can help me heal cups if I need to. Matching, so because that's a matching type to my cups. And or I could bring this back. No, you know what? I'm going to go for health. I'm going to take this and put this into my hand like so. And he's been defeated. So I've gone through 5 of the Arcana so far, the major Arcana. Not bad. That's a little bit more. Didn't realize some of the bottom stuff was off camera. There we go. Okay, did that encounter. And I could recover with this, I'm thinking, and that would recover my health. Yeah, that's all I have a choice of. I have the 11, the 13, and the 14 of cups. All right, so I will use this for my recover to affect a number of equal or lesser cards of numeric value. So that's going to get this healed back up. So I'm going to put this back in order. 3, 4. No reason you have to, but it does make it easier when you're going through to find stuff later. Okay. Rest. Rest is going to be the last thing to do here to end my turn. And I did mess that up before, too, because that actually does refresh all of your actions. So this would have been refreshed before. I apologize for that mistake. But again, remember, this is the first playthrough. I think you're still getting a pretty good idea of how cool I'm finding this game to be, even though I'm making a couple of mistakes. There we go. 1, 4, 6, 7. This is refreshed. Okay. And that brings us back to the beginning of the turn. Now, the next is going to be combat again, too. Look at that. Would you look at that? The Succubus is next. You must defeat the Succubus in combat. Before combat begins, you must destroy 2 random cards from your hand. Doesn't that suck? Damn night hag. Okay. I'm not going to like that encounter. 2 random cards from my hand. Now, I'm not going to... maybe I can. All right, let me go through everything else first before I decide whether I want to rush into the sack, so to speak, with the Succubus. So for develop, I'm gonna develop my combat. That's what I'm gonna do. I will do a purchase Look at these two. 10 of staffs and the 4 of staffs. I'll take the 4 of staffs as and get a chance to use this as a bonus. Develop, and develop that right in there. And this goes in the bottom in any order. Not that the order matters. There's only 1 card. Okay. Anything I want to forget? Not necessarily. Learn? Yeah, let me draw another card back up to 5 hand. And that's a 7 of orbs. Starting to get rich. And the encounter. Well, I mean, I could pussyfoot around all day, no pun intended, Succubus. But I'm going to jump into it right now. I have a full hand of 5 cards. Let's just do this. Damn it, let's just do this. So this is random. Randomize, randomize. 4 cards to randomize. 5 cards is kind of shitty. And I saw it once, I got to do it all over again. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. Okay. I don't know. That's good enough. So randomly, these 2 are gone. My 13 of cups. And my 5 of orbs is gone, leaving me with the 7 of orbs, the 7 of staffs, and the 14 of cups still in my hand. But I defeated the Succubus. That's 2 of the realm's monsters been dealt with. Okay. I could recover, but the only thing I have to cover with is cups, and there's nothing in cups that is needing it. And there was something else I forgot too about the cups, but I don't think that really matters. Is I was supposed to bring them down to a single digit. That would have been 2. I think actually that did make a difference. I'm sorry. Trying to remember everything first out and get through handwritten rules. So please forgive me, but I'm having a blast with this. I love the tactical way that I have to think is a little bit differently than most of the other fantasy card games I've played. So that's definitely cool. Okay, did the encounter. Nothing to recover. So that's just rest. So all my actions are refreshed, but I lose precious time. That's a lot of magic power right there. A little halfling queen of magic. Okay, back up to the next turn. And anything to develop. Yeah, I'm gonna develop my magic a little more. Purchase. No, a lot of money. Or a little money. I'm going to use this as a bonus. Develop this in here. And this 10 will then go to the bottom of the deck. I got 2 cards. I don't need to forget nothing. So I'll learn. Bringing me the 3. Well, I can't use the 3 of blades. I already put out the 4. And, what am I doing? So either or. That in my hand. Put this down at the bottom. Recover. Could use this to recover my cups. Now, that's a cool picture. I like the way the orbs are all like dark elves. No recover. So rest. And lose some more time. A 5 of swords. Okay. 7. 14 and 14. Hold on to the higher numbers because this equals 5. 14 is equal 5. 1 plus 4. So... yeah, I'll develop some more money. And then I will purchase, and I'll use the big one too, 7. So let's see. The Knight of Cups, 5 of Staffs, the 11 of Staffs, 8 of Coins, the 9 of Staff. I get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 of Staffs, and finally the 12 of Swords. Ooh, sorry about the camera quake. Big feet, limited space. Oh, that's pretty good. I will use this as a bonus develop, and the rest of them are going in the bottom of the deck. And what order? 8, 9, 8, 11. Well, actually, in the reverse order to that. 1, 2. There we go. That's the order I want them back in, I guess. I don't know. Wow, my time is getting thin here. I got to step this up. Okay, so to deal with the Paladin, what did I do with the damn... Did I give a mistake? No. Oh, here they go. So the Paladin, give the Paladin a cup from your hand, then set the Paladin and the card aside. You may recover 1 or 2 of cups when you do this. Okay, I will go right to the encounter. My time is running out. And I will set aside the Paladin. And a cup from your hand. So I'll give him that cup. I'm not sure if I'm doing this part right. Since I give it to him just like I did the Warlock. I think that goes in this pile. Okay. I don't have any health to heal, but I would have been able to. The Valkyrie will be next turn because you're only allowed to deal with 1 encounter a turn. If I got 2 cards of any type in your hand, then search the discard pile for the same type of cards to place back in your hand. Okay, I will rest now. Yes, I will rest now. So we're going to lose the 11 of Orbs. Let me get reset. I will develop some more health. I think 10 is still the most I have here yet. Okay. So a little more health. That's a 4-point bulk up. I like that. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to forget it. And I'm going to learn the Knight of Orbs, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Oh, am I coming around the bottom of the deck? King of Blades, and the final one to get my hand back. Oh, I'm coming back around. We've seen these cards earlier. This is not good. This is not good. This is how many turns I have left, minus any drawings into my hand. I hadn't taken that into consideration. I really should have been a little bit more careful with how many cards I keep drawing into my hand. Okay. Now that encounter with the Valkyrie said any 2 cards from your hand, then search the discard pile for the same type of cards to place in your hand. In your hand. That's 2. That is 2. I will. Okay, we got staff. We got staff. And why not orbs? I don't know if we're going to need 12 orbs. Okay, so get the Valkyrie 2 cards of any type from your hand, then search the discard pile. So I'm giving them to her from my hand. And so I gave her the sword, I mean the coin and the staff. So now I can search my discard pile for the same types of cards to place in my hand. So I will get a sword, and I will get, get a staff and an orb from here, of anyone I want. Staff and an orb. Staff and an orb. What do I get? 6 isn't going to help me. I would like a 8 or higher in staff. I'm not sure if I have an 8 or higher in staff. All right. I got a 13. That's a little bit higher than I wanted. I got the 6, but I can't use the 6 because the 7 is already down. We'll take this orbs. And I'll take the 13 staff. That's what I'll do. And the Valkyrie has been dealt with. Almost halfway there. Number 9, the Druid is coming up next. They'll deal with him next turn. While the Druid is in play, you do not discard cards from the deck. You must give the Druid 3 cards from your hand and or the play area that are unused when you... So he's in play. So as of this point right now, I cannot discard cards from the deck. That sounds like it means I can't rest. So I'm going to have to deal with him. So I'm going to have to give him 3 cards from my hand or unused from my play area. Oh, boy. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to give up these 3 super high cards. Queen of Cups, King of Orbs, and my King of Blades. I'll give those 3 up. So give the Druid 3 cards from your hand and or the play area unused when you encounter it. All right, let's get this Druid. Wait, no. I didn't rest the turn. He just came up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Well, then you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump right to the rest, I think. Unless I want to do recover. No, there's nothing for me to do recover with. So rest. Losing a 10 of staffs. I'll get to you. Develop. I got these 2 because I'm going to use these 3 for the Druid. Develop. Sure. A 10 of swords? No, I can't do 10 of swords because I already have the 12 out. Can't do the 2 of swords either. So no develop this turn. Well, I could do this. It doesn't say what cards I have to give the Druid. So I could give the Druid like these 3 cards. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I will develop a little bit more fighting prowess to my little hero. I'm not going to purchase. I'm not going to learn. I'll go right into the encounter. Giving the Druid these 3 cards. Giving the Druid 3 cards. There you go, Druid. Which is going to bring us to the deck of fate. I'm not even going to read ahead because that's what screwed me up last time. And I started doing a second encounter. You can only do 1 a turn. So I'll wait until I finish this out, which is going to be pretty much now. Nothing from my recover, so I will go right to rest. We're going to lose a 10 of orbs. Now, let's see this turn going into it. Let's see what we can do about the Deck of Fate. When the Deck of Fate is uncovered, end your turn. Oh, well, I did actually. Shuffle your hand, discard pile, and deck together to reform. Oh, nice. When you get to the halfway point. Nice. Okay, so when the Deck of Fate is uncovered, end your turn, which I did. Shuffle your hand, discard pile, and deck together. My hand, my discard pile, and my deck. That's good too, because I was running out of time there. Ooh, the Deck of Fate. Now that says when the Deck of Fate is uncovered. So I'm not waiting for the encounter turn on this. It has been uncovered. I ended my turn. So essentially, this becomes the first action. You can do the actions in any turn. You don't have to do them in the order that I wrote them down in: develop, purchase, forget, learn, encounter, recover, rest. I've just been doing that to keep it easy for me. This is the first game. So I guess in essence, this goes right into the encounter then for that next turn, which is for us now. So this is still a smaller deck because a few of the cards are in here with the Major Arcana, with the quest individuals, and I have many out. So even though I'm getting to reshuffle this deck and restart from scratch, so to speak, it's less than the beginning of the game. Okay, 1, 2, thought that felt like 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll put this back here, and let's take a look at our cards. 12 of Knight of Cups, 12 of Cups, 5 of Staffs, 9 of Staffs, 8 of Staffs. I got tons of magic. Can't use the 5. Can use the 9. Can use the 8. Okay, that's my hand. Things are looking better than they were originally. Let me put that out there so you can keep an eye on it as well. Oh, William Miller's enjoying this. Woohoo! Yeah, this is really fun. I'm telling you, Fundamental Games and Wesley Woodbury, they keep delivering. That's the word to use. They deliver. And I have not been anything but impressed by these games since I've been encountered. And I can't say that for every game I've bought or every game that's been sent to me. But this is doing it. This is, whew. Now, I know I'm not finished yet, but next week I'm probably gonna drop it if I have time. I really want to get it done. I want to drop a how to play for the multiplayer version of this. And although I don't have multiplayers to play at the moment, what I may end up doing, I will do it actually, is I'm going to do a tarot card reading with these. It's been like 10 years since I've read the cards, 11 years. But I used to have the Rider-Waite deck when I started, and then I got the Robin Wood deck. That was my favorite deck, actually. So, yeah, we're going to try this. But anyway, let's get back to this. We're just dealing with we just dealt with the Deck of Fate, because the way it reads, you deal with it the second it becomes available. It opens up, it appears. So that counts for this turn. So I'm not going to read the Ranger yet, because that was the beginning of this turn. That counted as the encounter for this particular turn. Anything else I want to do now? I got develops. Then I can do, and I do want to do and develop here, don't I? No, I can. I can develop some more magic. I'm gonna skip the 8 and go right to the 9. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm good. I'm good on health. I feel like I'm good on health. Yeah, got a lot of health. Okay. Did the develop? Nothing. Yeah, we'll do a purchase. I was thinking no, but I will do a purchase. I'll do a 4-coin purchase. 8 of Swords. 10 of Staves. I'm really building up my magic if I take that. The 10 of Orbs. I keep wanting to say coins. And the 2 of Blades are the 4 cards I get for the purchase. Well, I don't get. I get one of them. You've been watching since the beginning. I get one of them. And the other 3 I'm going to put back in any order to the bottom of the deck. And let me see. The 8 sword, the 2 sword is no good to me. Well, the 10 staff is. So, since I can do a bonus develop, this is the card I'll choose, boosting up my magic. And these other 3, I'll put back down in this order. Okay, so the Deck of Fate started. That encounter started this turn. For recover, I'm good. And I will rest. So for the timer is losing the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is the 3rd time I've seen her. All right. Bringing us into the next turn. So let's take a look at this encounter for card number 11, the Ranger. Give the Ranger any card valued 11 to 14. You may use this card at any time in the game to recover a used card in your play area and then discard it. Huh. Okay, interesting. So I could be able to do that this turn, right? Because I got this. I got a 12. So I would give this card to the Ranger, and then I'm able to use it at any time in the game to recover a used card in play. That's pretty cool. Okay. But since to keep things easy for myself, I'm doing these in an order that you don't have to do them in, except for rest at the end. So developing... Oh, I did. I developed this, right? That's what I did. I'm losing track. I'm having so much fun. Yes, William, back to business. Back to business. Exactly. Without kicking the camera. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to jump right to the encounter then. From where I've developed. I've purchased. I've developed. I've purchased. Now I'm going to jump right into that, and I will give him this card. I'm not exactly sure how to represent it, so you can barely see it on camera, but I'm going to keep this card right here to remind myself that I have... Oh, you know what? What if I do it here? Like this. That's easier. You can see it easier. I can see it a little bit easier. It's in line with everything else. Maybe I won't miss it and forget about it like I always do in these games. Always miss something because I'm just not paying enough attention to what's here. Don't let that happen to you. Okay, so I dealt with that. Recover. So I'm not going to bother with any recover. It's all right to rest. Can't think of any. Okay, losing another orb. I'm fine with that. Orbs to me so far seem like the dump stat. They seem like charisma to me. Because you can only have so many of them. Really, am I going to be going through 14 cards? I might. Wow, this just seems like a heavy amount. How often am I going to do that? So, yeah, I'm beginning to see orbs as the dump stat, so to speak. If this was an RPG character, this would be the dump stat. Okay. Did that encounter? Oh, that was the rest. Okay, I almost lost myself. Okay, now we have the assassin. This is another fight coming up. You must defeat the assassin in combat or bribe him. To bribe him, you must pay 12 orbs from your unused orb cards. That means they get destroyed. Well, I was just talking about that as a dump stat, and look at that. You can use that to avoid combat. Pretty cool, actually. Should have read ahead one more paragraph before I opened my mouth. But I can defeat this snook, this mook. I can take him. What do I want to do first before I get to the encounter on this turn? No, I should have learned last turn. I forgot my learning phase. So I'm going to start with the learn. I'm going to go out of my own personal order here. I'm going to start with the learning phase and draw 2 cards. 5 of swords and the 11 of coin. Orb, sorry. Oh. Hmm. Had I developed? Like, did I develop this? No, I didn't. Because I just okay. So I'll develop. I'll develop. This is what I'll do. I will develop from your unused orb cards. Yep. Okay. So I will develop this. This is why I don't want to do it out of my order. Okay. So I learned first, then I developed. I'm not going to purchase. Not going to forget. So yeah, I'll deal with the encounter. And since I got this now, then I can bribe him with 11, 12. 11 and 12. I'll bribe him. Go kill someone else. Oh yeah, Major Arcana. That's the Hanged Man. I like that variation of the Hanged Man. Awesome. What was it? John DeCampo? DeCampos? DeCampos. Again, John DeCampos with the art. Very cool. Okay, dealt with that. Rest. I can recover. I guess I don't have to keep these. Oh, yeah, it does help to keep it in order because you can only place out in numeric order. Sort of like solitaire. Okay. That was the rest. Did I throw a card out? Getting so damn muddled in my head. Yeah, I did. Okay, that was the 3 I threw out. I can't remember. So, there we go. Because I can't remember, I want to keep it fair. Okay, so the Death Knight is going to be another fight. This turn coming up. Can defeat the Death Knight in combat. When you are dealt damage by the Death Knight. Oh, I forgot to take damage. Oh my god. Well, I mean, they didn't do enough to do any damage to me. 12 points of damage, and then at the rest I would have recovered. So I had that. I had that to recover. But I'm not going to forget that this turn. I apologize. Again, I'm going through an absolutely, positively brand new game. But it's more the feeling, I think, that you're experiencing right now. Especially since, remember, this is a prototype, so certain aspects of the rules may alter, as well as we're going to see upgraded art. Like, we're not just going to see 7 coins, or 7 orbs on the orbs card. We're going to actually see a picture. Okay, threw that out. For the rest, the Death Knight. Do I want to start with the combat right away? Here's a 13. Yeah. All right, I'll take 13 damage from him. That was a big hit. Yeah, I'm starting off with combat. That's right. I'm starting off with the encounter. Why not? And now I have to do 13. 10. 13 damage to him. So that'll finish him off. When you deal damage, when you are dealt with, did I forget anything? When you are dealt damage by the Death Knight, you may also take it in cups, blades, and so I didn't have to take it in just cups. Didn't have to take it, but I did. I'm not going to change that. I'm fine with that decision. But I do take him out now with this 13. Haha. Death Knight. The only thing you're a Death Knight of is dying. And next turn, we'll have to deal with the fairies. Okay, so I started this off. I just jumped right into that encounter. Develop. I don't have anything higher than a 10. Don't have anything higher than a 14. 14. Nothing to develop. I'll learn. Page of Blades. It's an 11. In the encounter. I will rest now to end my turn. Take the top card from the deck and discard it. All of your actions are refreshed. And number 10. Number 3. Okay, that's it. All right. So now this turn I'm going to be dealing with the fairies. I give the fairies up to 4 used cards of different type from your play area. Not unused. It does specifically say used, unless that's a typo. I'm not going to pretend it is. I will read exactly as it says. So give the fairies up to 4 used cards of different types from your play area. For each one given, take any card from the warlock into your hand. Oh! Okay, so I only gave the warlock the 1 card. I only gave him the 1 card. So for each card given to the fairies, up to 4. For my play area, I can, each one given, take any card from the warlock into your hand. So I'll be able to get this back. It's pointless to me. I really don't need it at this point, or actually I think it is. Oh, I could. Yeah, I could use that. I'm only up to 7. Okay. Oh, no. So what am I doing? He was up here to remind me. Okay. I'm not going to start with the encounter. I just wanted to see where it was, what I got to do. Anything I want to develop? Yeah, I think so, right? What did I say I want to develop? Coin? No, I can't do coin. Can't do sword. Need an 8 for coin. Need a 15 for sword. A 15 for cups. Need an 11 for staff. Nothing here to develop. I have a full hand, so I'm not going to learn. I'm not going to forget anything. I like these cards. So yeah, I guess we'll jump right into the encounter with the fairies. So if I give them up to 4 used cards of different types in my play area, and then for each one given, I take any card from the warlock into my hand. So in the play used, I don't have any cards that are used. Yeah, they're all in unused position. Ay. They're all in the unused position. Okay, well, well, let me see. Let me see here. Don't want to end the turn. Let me see what I didn't do that I could do. I could try purchase. Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's do this. I'll purchase 7. Well, I purchased 1, but look at 7. Four, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's see. And 11 of staffs, I could use that. So I'll take this and use it as a bonus develop. I didn't even use a develop, actually. And the rest of these I get to put back in any order that I see fit. Let's see. Not sure, but I think that order might work. Oh, there's only 1 card. Oh, man. Only at 14? Okay. I might run out of cards. Okay, well, I did that so I could do the encounter with the fairies. So I'll give them 1 card, which will be... should be the 5 of swords. I'll give them the 5 of swords. It says up to 4. I only have 1 card here underneath the warlock, so I'll take that back. And I'm still at 5 cards in my hand. And I'll end the turn. So this is the card I haven't seen. The 2 of swords. Can't develop with that, so I'm fine with losing it. And now with the rest, we're going to get a new... Oh, the demon. Oh, the demon. Oh. I think this is the last fight before the dragon. I have a few encounters in between, but I think this is the last fight before the dragon. I mean, I have enough power to take the demon out. I have enough power to take his hit, too. Okay, let me just start at the top here. I got a little off it. And I don't think that helped me keep on track of things. So develop. I get to recover this. I forgot about that. Since I rested. So develop. Still don't have anything high enough to put anywhere. Oh, I could put this out. Develop that. Sure, why not? Do I want to purchase? I know the cards that are there. No, I don't want to purchase. Don't want to learn. Don't want to forget the encounter, the demon. Let's see what this says. So I know I'm going to be taking at least 15 points of damage right from the start. You must defeat the demon in combat. You may discard 1 cup per combat round from your hand to prevent its value in damage to you. Discard 1 cup card per combat round from your hand to prevent its value in damage. Okay, I think I can do this. I have nothing else to do in this turn. So, 14 is the most I have. I can discard 1 cup per combat round from your hand to prevent its value in damage to you. Okay, I will discard this since it'll do 1 point more damage. Let me just make sure the points are right. Again, it says you must defeat the demon in combat. You may discard 1 card per combat round from your hand to prevent its value in damage. So I'll be taking 1 damage. I don't have the 1 card anymore, so I have to sacrifice the 2. I'm not sure if that was worth it. But I do know that I can do 15 here. I can do 15 with the 4. And let's throw in a little bit of magic there because it is a demon, right? So let's throw in that also. That's 15. And the demon is defeated. Nice. Order of the Magi. This is the normal tower deck. I remember that very well. The tower. Potent card. Indeed. Okay. We're going to rest. So my actions will be refreshed. Okay. Now for this turn, the Order of the Magi, destroy 3 cards at random from the discard pile. And then gain the Order of Magi as an ally. You no longer lose the game if your deck runs out. Dun, dun, dun! Excellent! Oh, I forgot this guy. Okay. It also got refreshed when I rested. Now, still, I'm not going to be doing any developing. Not going to purchase. Not going to forget, but I will learn. An 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. So I can destroy 3 cards at random from the discard pile. And then I will gain the Order of the Magi as an ally, and I will no longer lose the game if the deck runs out. I'm going to discard this. That was standing up, so I'll discard that. And we'll discard this. Well, not discard. Sorry, it was from the discard pile. I meant destroy. And remember, this isn't a legacy game. I'm not ripping them up. I'm just putting them back in the box. Yeah, Shogunstein, right? It would have been a waste to purchase. I agree with you. So these are getting destroyed. But, you know, being this late time-wise in the game, up to card number 16 out of 21, I think I'm fine with this. I'm fine with these getting destroyed out of the game. Okay, so I will get this as an ally. That's 2 allies I got. I got myself as ally the Dwarven King and the Order of the Magi. Oh, the 2 of them alone with a number 1, and I can defeat the dragon. I think I have enough health to take his hit as well. Okay. Let me think. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's rest to end the round and say goodbye to those 8 orbs. Now the Order of the Knights. Oh, there's a typo here. It's called Order of the Blades here, but it's the same card, number 17. Give the Order of the Blades any number of used combat cards. When you enter combat, gain a bonus equal to the number of cards given for your first attack. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't have anything unused. And I'm feeling a little cocky, tell you the truth. Which means I must have done something wrong. Give any number of used combat cards. I choose 0. But I gotta do. I'm not gonna jump right into the encounter first. Let me just see. Nothing worthwhile to develop, right? I got a 5, a 6, 2 8s, and 11, which isn't going to go anywhere. Because remember, right? I have to do this in sequential order. So these cards are not going anywhere for develop. Not going to discard. Well, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter now because I run out of this deck. I'm still fine. You know what? That's right. I run out of this deck. I am still fine. Huh. I will purchase. We got 3 cards left here. If that matters, I will use that purchase right there like so. And that's 4. There's only 3 cards left, so I get to see all 3 of these cards. Take 1 and put the other 2 back in any order that I want. Ooh. 11. What's my highest health here? There's a 10. So I will take this 11. I will add this to this as a bonus develop. And these 2 I'm going to put back here because it really doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. So now that Order of Blades, any number of used combat cards. So I choose 0. When you enter combat, you gain a bonus equal to the number of cards given for your first attack. On your first attack. I don't think I need the Order of Knights to help me with this. No, I think this little goblin got it. Any number, so I chose 0. And I still got this on the side. I'm not really sure I'm going to need it. And then I will end the turn. Rest. Yeah, so I'll rest. Say goodbye to the Queen of Blades. This gets refreshed. Okay. Now the Order of Shadows is the next encounter card. Take 1 unused orb card in play and put it into your ally stack. If you do not have an unused orb card, you may skip this encounter instead. So you're turning a card into an ally, besides the 3 ally cards that are normally here. Okay. I'm digging that. Take one unused orb card, put it in an ally stack. So the card, not the Order of the Shadow, but the card is going to be put in play. An unused orb card, huh? Well, I'm going to put this unused orb card into play. Thank you. And that'll be it for the Order of Shadows. Oh, so close, so close. Can you taste it? End the turn. And that's it. Well, not because I have the Order of the Magi, but that's it. With this, there's nothing else to do. I'm not going to be drawing anymore. The cards I have out, the cards I have in my hand, that's going to be it for the rest of this gameplay now. But we only have 3 turns left anyway. Okay, I'm feeling good. I am. I'm feeling good about this. So obviously, again, I have nothing to develop because these cards are too low number to add on to sequential order for my attack, my magic, or my health, or my coins. Nothing to purchase. So develop and purchase, I don't even have to worry about anymore. Forget, learn, don't have to worry about that. So at this point right now, it looks like I'm only worried about encounter, recover, and rest for the last 3 turns. So this encounter with the Order of the Monks, you must develop a stack to complete this encounter. You may use any card type on any stack to do this. That card becomes that stack type. Okay, for a second I thought that was it and I just lost the game because I can't do it symbol for symbol. But if I can mix the symbols up here, you may use any card type on any stack to do this. Okay, so that means I think that means any card type. Oh, I could do this. I have an 11. Oh no, I have the 11 in there already. 5, 8. So you have to do it in sequential order. I don't think I could do it. Right? The staffs, I got 8 and a 5. And that's already up to 11. So I can't do that. 6, that's already up to 7. I can't do that. 11, sword's already up to 14. I can't do that. And so obviously it means I can't do the 8 either. Holy shit. You must develop a stack to complete this encounter. You may use any card type on any stack to do this. That card becomes the stack type. So it doesn't say that I get to skip the rule about sequential order. I just get to ignore type. Whatever, like if I put this down over here, which I can't do because I already have an 11 down, but if I didn't, I could put this here and this page of blades kind of becomes a cups. But everything I have out, I don't have anything higher than what I have out. Nothing. And there's no way that I saw in the rules, and there's no card that says so. There's no way I can just trash the cards that are already in play. Can't do that. Forget says discard any number of cards from your hand into the discard pile. The discard pile isn't coming back around. The only reason I'm able to continue is because of the Order of the Magi. But I can't continue because I have nowhere to place a cup, a card, a staff, a sword, an orb, nothing. So it looks like the Order of the Monks defeated me. You must develop a stack to complete this encounter. I can't do it. Oh, I was going great. I thought I had this. Oh. No. If I had an 8 or higher of orbs, I could do it. If I had 12 or better in cups, Or 12, anything. It doesn't matter the suit, because the suit's going to change to whatever I put it in the stack. I just need... Oh, wait, no. I didn't lose. I did not lose. You already saw this. Were you yelling at me? I couldn't hear you. So if I can add it to any stack, and therefore it becomes that stack, then sequential order, I got the 2, the 4, the 7, and the 8 now. Ho, 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 ho. Glad I double-checked that. Okay, so I did defeat the Order of the Monks, and that was really tough. They did not make it easy on me at all. But I did it. Okay. Now, normally, at the rest point, I would have to discard a card, which is why you lose. But thankfully, because of the Order of the Magi, that is not the case. So entering a new combat... not combat. Well, yeah, it will be eventually in 2 turns. This and the dragon left. A new turn. And again, I'm just down to encounter, recover, and rest. Those are the only 3 options I have. I mean, I could forget cards, but why? At this point, why bother? I might as well just hold on to these in my hand in case I need them for anything. Who knows? There's nothing new to learn. No, yeah, so... Let's see, the encounter here, this is number 20, the Bard. Place the deck into the discard pile. Then search for any one card. Place it into your hand. Okay. All the cards are in the discard pile. I can search for any one card and place it into my hand. So I'm going to look to see if there's if there's higher than 14 sword, a blade, higher than 11 staff. That's what I'm going to look for. And right there we got a third. No, that's not higher. 13. 2. We got a 14 in staff. Could do that. Looks like what I'm going to do. Okay. So this is going right in my hand, like so. And oddly enough, that gets me up to 5. And the Bard has been dealt with. Dun, 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 dun. No, actually, there is no rest. I'm only down to encounter and recover is all I'm at. And that brings us to the dragon. My friends, am I going to do it? I may have made a mistake or 2 along the way, and this is just a prototype game that's liable to possibly change the rules. But I'm at the last encounter. And I'm looking pretty dope. You look here at my sword, my magic. I'm ready to kick butt. I am feeling awesome. Okay. You know, I do not always care about winning. You know, William Shogunstein, you watch me often enough. You know that I babble on sometimes. No. I just got to shut up and keep going with this. And I'm so ready. I'm hyped. I'm psyched. I got this. Why am I drawing it out then? I don't know. Yes, William, the dragon indeed. Look at that. That's a great picture, John. John did good art on it. Do it. All right, Shogunstein, you tell me to just shut the hell up and do it? I agree with you. I need to shut the hell up and just do this. So, encounter and rest are the only choices I have. So, the dragon is going to do 21 points to me. That's a lot. 10 and 11, 21 points of damage. It just did to me. Bam! Wow. Wow. Now, hold on a second, my friends. Do I even need to raise my sword in combat? Yes, I do, because the allies have to be played in addition to. So, 16 and 4 is 20. 21. And I am going to allow my allies, because I am nothing more than just a wee little goblin. I am going to let my allies, the Dwarf King and the Order of the Magi, do their ally stuff. That equals 20. 1 point in magic. Dudes. Ha-ha! The dragon, I believe, is defeated. Let me read if I did that right. I was so excited I forgot to read. When the dragon deals damage, you may use ally cards to take damage. Didn't need to do that. When the dragon deals damage to you, discard a random number of cards from your hand. Didn't even matter. I had to discard them all. Doesn't even matter. The dragon is immune to the 1 and 2 of blades and staffs. So I couldn't have done that. I would have to 1 and 2 of blades and staffs. So I would have had to do this. And I still got it. I still got it. All right. I got 3 points. 17 points. Who the hell's... Oh, there it is. Sorry. Nope. 3 points. 19 points with that 16. 23 points with the Dwarf King. So there you go. It was all done. It was all done proper. We got it all taken care of. We got the dragon has been defeated by 23 points. Woo! Okay, yes. I did make a couple of mistakes early on. I caught a few of them. Don't know if I made another 1 or 2 after that, but wow, this game flies. I would definitely want to try this multiplayer. I don't know if I can talk my wife into it. Maybe me and Tommy V, we can do this online. I don't know. I have to figure something out. But I really did enjoy this solo game called Ero's Quest. I am the fool, cuckoo cachoo. Actually, goo goo kaboo. I was like everyone else. I always say cuckoo cachoo for the walrus, and that's not the right lyrics. Goo goo gajoob. So yes, I was the fool, and I made a fool of the dragon. Yes, I did. Look at you. You're a dope. I took care of you. Like a paper tiger than a dragon. All right, so my friends, that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I had more fun playing this than I did in the quick little faux game I tried to put together for myself to learn the rules before I dropped the video yesterday. So this is it, Questeros. Questeros is a nice little magnetic box. There's a little magnet closed there. Very, very cool. Actually, when I first got this in the mail, I thought it was a slide. I thought I was going to slide it out, and I'm sitting here going, how the hell am I getting this out? It's not moving. Like I said, I'm a dope. But there you go, Questeros. Fundamental Games by Wesley Woodbury and art by John DeCampos. So please, this is going to be on Kickstarter in about 2 weeks, I believe. There is a Facebook page dedicated to this. So if you're on Facebook, go do a search for Questeros, and you'll find it. I think it's the only thing on Facebook called Questeros. And you get to see the development. Wesley puts up images, pictures of some of the art that's going on, which is why I know that these cards are not going to look like this, because I've seen the test art of the actual pictures for it. It looks great. So please keep an eye out for this. Check it out on Facebook. I'll be having at least a couple more videos coming up, and we're going to have fun. And this last thing, I think I might have said this in the how-to play, but this game, because it's tarot card based, if you want to get a good laugh, it actually reminds me of an old Rodney Dangerfield joke. I'm pretty sure it was Rodney that said this joke. He said the other night I played poker with a deck of tarot cards. I got a full house and 3 people died. Always love that joke. Always love Rodney. All right, so that's it. That's Questeros, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eye on it on Kickstarter, Facebook, right here on Two Gun Pixie. Woo! Yeah, that's right, Shogun. See, no respect for this goddamn dragon. Woo, paper tiger. All right, everybody. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here.